It's right if I say when they want this back from each town?
30th of February, Mike. Try that.
Yeah, February 30th. That'll come first.
That doesn't work. Even in the leap year, that doesn't work.
Must be before Mach 1.
Whichever happens first. Okay, any other questions?
So that's all I had.
Anything else? You have anything else besides this? Are you all done? I don't want to let you out, leave you out, right?
No, I'll be all right there.
Finance director.
Okay, just an update on the budget schedule. So today we had the max levy hearing. Next council meeting, we'll adopt the proposed and then set the hearing for the budget. And then at the next one, we'll have the hearing and approve it. So that's kind of the path still left for the budget, over the next two council meetings. And then the other thing that I was just going to give an update on is in December we did that extension for Plymouth Energy and the partial payments, and we have gotten the last two partial payments from them.
Great.
So. That's all I have.
Okay.
It's nice that we're starting to pick on that young man, because that means he's becoming part of us now.
You mean you talking about that guy in the middle?
Yeah, because, you know, until you get here long enough, you don't get picked on.
Okay.
And today was pretty obvious that we feel you're part of us now, so we can pick on you. I just want to clarify that.
That's when the questions come from here.
It's not a negative thing, it's actually a positive thing.
Everybody's information. I've been working on that.
You might not think that, but.
And I went in here a couple of weeks ago. I personally asked him, you can check with him, do you feel you made the right move?
Yeah.
And he's very happy. And I will say, being very honest, it looks to me like he's doing a very good job. But see, that's the rite of passage, right? If we all said yay, then there wouldn't be nothing to the job. You know what, Jake, we're not gonna take a vote on it today, so that's.
Okay, that's good.
All right, let's move on. You got anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, we're down to.
We want to talk to this guy with the dirty water, or whatever.
Guy's by the name of Ron. Wastewater report.
This stuff looks really nasty on the front.
Well, they don't make it, they just treat it.
Well, I was gonna say, did you actually doctor that picture to get it that bad?
No, that's actually good.
That's what comes out of one plant.
Oh, well, down at the bottom is what comes out.
Well, I understand, but what goes into the plant is the front part. Ooh, okay.
Okay, Ron, she's all yours.
We've been picking on Jacob the whole time, so you guys.
That's true.
Looks like this.
Our flow's down this year. We figure there's a couple different reasons for that. It was a dry year, and every year we do a little work on the sewer lines to eliminate infiltration down. So hopefully that, between that and the dry year, I hope it keeps coming down so we don't have to treat just plain clear water. We're down across the board, or we're still at 99% removal efficiency for BOD and 96 for TSS. So we're still doing good on all that. And then the flow breakdown hasn't changed a lot. You still got wells at 56. Kemp's is 11 now. Our wells is 33%, sorry. Citizens are 56%, 11% is Kemp's, the old beans. Move on to the biosolids.
Is that page the?
That's the flow.
That's what's coming into your plant?
Yeah.
It doesn't line up with water usage. So how does that work?
How you figure it doesn't work?
I can look back and see, but I got water usage 75%.
Are you talking, the first page I was talking about, the flow coming in?
No, I'm talking this pie chart.
Yeah, on how much everybody uses it?
Right.
We're just going by the numbers we got.
They account for evaporation, Clark.
Yeah, that's later on.
I think those two combined use, I think you're probably thinking of a 50-some% number. The water usage, or are we getting into the chloride thing, maybe?
I'll do some checking.
This is the flow numbers.
I'll do some checking.
11%, who's that, Ron?
Kemp's, Dean's,
Okay, okay.
Dean's,
DFA,
DFA.
Dean's, Kemp's. I think they're still deciding.
And is Kemp's accepted our sewer treatment agreement and then paying the monthly
The bank.
according to the 17 grand plus blah, 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 plus the next month and all that kind of stuff that we had with
We
the.
give monthly payments.
Okay, and we've been charging it the same way that we were charging D.
Okay.
Okay, I assume so, but I just thought I should
We
have.
can check it each month.
Okay.
Okay, Ron, go ahead.
Biosolids.
Okay, we created a little over 12 million gallons of sludge this year, and land applied a little over 9, almost 10. On to 532 acres. Well,
Just a quick question, Ron, is that just local farmers that are allowed
Yeah.
to be applied?
yep. I go around, I get extra,
So you don't have to
be on the
transport
safe side.
You don't have to transport it very far then?
It's all done by injection, no,
Okay.
umbilical cord, so it can't be too far away. Wells is up across the board, but they've had some issues where they're shipping out a lot more sludge. It's hard, shipping out a lot more ice cream.
Sludge.
Like I said, this is kind of stuff that you get.
I'm having a day.
Careful.
Let me put it.
Well, yeah, I cleaned it up, it's good. They're up on the flow, CBOD, TSS. We're trying to get their temporary limits increased for them, so they can keep producing.
Did that get approved then? They denied it?
It's still in the,
10%.
That's just politics.
yeah.
And the product?
Letter after letter after letter.
That's what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
Politics.
It's all been-
We have the same thing with Kemp's, industries up across the board on their flow and CBOD and TSS. But our plant's still treating it, so.
But still treating it, Ron, are we still
We're at
gonna
nine-
see more of you in the next 6 months to a year coming in here for
Yes.
plant
Yes.
fixes and
Yes.
stuff? Because
Absolutely, absolutely.
That is,
Because you're able to handle it, but you're not able to handle it beautifully, right?
We're in the 90-some%
So
rate
far.
of removal, yeah.
But-
And they've been sending us heavy loads
Okay.
all the way through.
We
Is the
can't
plant
afford
doing,
it. We can't
is the
afford
plant
it.
doing more than it's supposed to do? Yeah, but it's handling it.
No, but Wells is, saying they're up 20-30% in sales, so
Mhm.
that would make the numbers fun.
They plan on that calming down by the end of this year, they hope.
I don't know.
Well, I don't know if they hope, but
If there's a
keep it on.
pandemic, we're gonna die smiling with the ice cream.
We got the engineer looking at, whether we need to rebuild add-on, and I think we're getting to that stage again. It's been quite a while since we've added on, or did major overhaul to those plants, so.
Yeah, we have, is it this Thursday?
yes.
Yes.
Public utilities.
Yeah.
Where we'll
Here's the
have a
biggest-
discussion on
Biggest
it.
answer to your question is the DNR is becoming a very big factor in this whole thing. So, yes, Ron and Rich will be back multiple times
of the towns in Iowa don't have that are not growing by 30%. So we've got an unusual situation, and I'm just not real crazy about having DNR guys sit in the audience like he did 10, 12 years ago for a couple of meetings. That wasn't very pleasant.
No,
So we don't want him back, even though he's a nice enough guy.
they're well informed.
I understand, but to be informed with numbers is one thing, to be informed with being able to see and listen to us. I think we've really got to be passionate about listening to us, because these are huge numbers. These aren't numbers that, you guys didn't create this. This was created by the world we're in right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, so what we're dealing with now, Rex, is, we can handle the flow, that comes to those guys. But what we're dealing with is the issue of what is in that flow. What's the compound of that flow? That's the issues that we're having.
And we know Wells's concentration's always been high. That's a nice way to say it, but it's always been high, so therefore it takes a lot to deal with it, to make it look like the front page on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, and I'm not picking on you guys, I just wanna make sure that, you know, we've said it a few times in public, and I think we're gonna have to keep saying it in public, because we wanna make sure it's right.
We did that last time.
Okay, thank
Okay,
you. So
what else, Ron?
We're up to 72 miles of sanitary sewer that we take care of. I've got 15 lift stations now that my personnel inspect, rebuild, or repair. Very seldom do we hire it out. Sanitary section number 1 was cleaned this year and televised half of it. We did 2 complete retrofits on 2 lift stations and increased the capacities on them. We did 185 foot of rehab on manholes. That's what I was talking about, where it helped with the infiltration, so we don't get so much clear water coming in. Replaced the manhole rings and covers of old, cracked, thin, or ones that leak water in. We put waterproof covers on. Next year, we're looking at more slip lining on some bad lines. Cleaning and televising section 2. Rehabbing more manholes, installing more sewer lines. I think we were looking at putting some more in the campground.
23 or 24, 23.
Okay. And,
Fiscal year 23.
okay, and then we're looking at, like we talked earlier, more improvements on some of the plants. The old one and possibly adding on to the industrial plant. That's all I got, unless somebody's got some questions.
Just a comment, because Ron and Rich and Jason and 2 of us that are on the committee are well into this right now, and we do have the engineer's attention. So we're moving some things forward. So you're gonna see some things happen in the next 2-3 months. Rest assured.
Anything else for Ron?
Thank you.
Thank you, Ron.
Thanks, Ron.
Okay, moving on to.
All right, Mike has left. Kevin, do you want to give Mike's report?
Sure need Mike to get it done.
I'm guessing Mike would like him to give his report.
Very
Yeah.
nice report.
How convenient, it would have been his first annual report, and he's.
Yeah. They must have got called out.
He did get called out on a call. They
Cool.
both fired and EMS are out.
Okay, good, we'll move on then. Anything else anybody has? Hearing none, I recommend a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Is there a second? Second. Motion made to adjourn, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Thank you, fellas.